countdown to shutdown continues for the hundreds of thousands of L train riders as they brace for what many expect to be a messy commute come April 2019. That's when the tunnel, known as the Canarsie Tunnel, connecting Brooklyn and Manhattan, will have to close for repairs. That means service will be out for at least 15 months from the Bedford stop in Brooklyn all the way to the 8th Avenue stop in Manhattan. In 2012, Superstorm Sandy devastated the tunnel, flooding it and damaging much of the infrastructure. But it wasn't just the Canarsie Tunnel. The tunnels for the 4-5, the R, the 2-3, and the AC all have been repaired in the last several years. But the big difference with the L shutdown, there's no redundancy. When it crosses from Brooklyn to Manhattan, it does it pretty much alone. That's making the logistics surrounding the shutdown a little bit complicated.
How are we going to manage that?
To the MTA and Department of Transportation's credit, they've been making an effort to engage the community. They've held several town halls and public hearings on the issues. They have mitigation plans and revised them several times. So far, part of the plan is to change street lanes from Brooklyn to Manhattan. At the forefront, adding buses and making the streets more bus and bike friendly. The DOT will have dedicated bus-only lanes along the route and on the Williamsburg Bridge. It's still not clear which streets in Manhattan will change to accommodate the expected influx of bike riders. The MTA says it will also beef up the G by adding cars to its current 4-car lineup. Many have criticized the plans as not being enough. At a town hall earlier this year, New York City Transit Authority President Andy Byford said the plan's solid enough for what's coming, but also fluid enough to make changes as they see fit.
We've done a lot of analysis, we've done a lot of modeling with our colleagues from DOT, but at the end of the day, a good plan has the flexibility to be able to go both ways. It could either be scaled back if we find that we've actually laid on too much too much provision, or if it's too impactful, or we can add to it. It needs to be dynamic, and the plan has been designed to be just that.
That hasn't stopped the ideas from floating in. A local real estate investor threw out the idea of constructing a pontoon bridge, which is essentially a floating bridge connecting Brooklyn and Manhattan. Then there was the East River Skyway, which was a gondola system that would shuttle commuters across the river. Those aren't likely to make it to reality, so New Yorkers are still looking for ways to get around the shutdown. In steps Stuyvesant Town in Peter Cooper Village, better known as Stuytown. It's located at 14th Street and 1st Avenue, and is on the L train route, but in Manhattan, where the commute is considerably better than from Brooklyn. It's driving around a truck with a scaled-down model of its apartment. And guess where it's driving? Right in the heart of the shutdown area in Brooklyn as a not-so-subtle alternative.
A lot of people tend to have this shock look on their face when they see it.
George Bermudez drives this apartment on wheels several days during the week.
But it's great because I get to socialize with a lot of people because they ask a lot of questions.
What do people ask when they see this?
What's the truck about? A lot of people quickly assume that we're renting out the truck so that people could live in the back, but it's really not that way.
It's serving two purposes. It's helping the 70-plus-year-old complex shed its dated reputation, and luring a few Brooklynites wouldn't hurt either. So, has this pushed anyone to cross the river? I talked with Stuytown CEO Rick Haydock.
We're hearing a little bit of that. I can't equate quantitatively any type of metrics that say that it has been successful. We are hearing a lot, "I saw your truck," which I think really is the encompassing approach to this very creative idea.
Packing up and moving is a bit of a permanent solution. Brooklynite Jamie Ghetto has a slightly less drastic tactic. Her commute will be disrupted by the shutdown, so she decided to launch a shuttle service dubbed the New L, which will use Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans similar to the ones you see here.
We're launching with a shuttle service that will pick you up at your doorstep and drop you off in Manhattan near your desired drop-off point Monday through Friday. We're focused on launching with the initial ride into Manhattan. We will roll out additional offerings and features shortly after the service starts in April.
Jamie will be using a fleet from local car services, many of whom Jamie says have jumped at the chance for more riders. Superficially, this sounds similar to other rideshare programs, but Jamie says there are some key differences with her service. She says the New L will have free Wi-Fi service for the commute and serve complimentary breakfast snacks. And there's another big difference, a standard price.
It will be a monthly subscription. So, like I said, you don't have to wake up every morning, worry about ordering a car, worry about surge pricing. So it differs in that regard.
Jamie says the service is actually out of necessity because she doesn't believe the MTA and DOT's plans are enough to get the 225,000 or so people from Brooklyn to Manhattan. And so far, there's been considerable interest.
Today, there are 1,600 riders signed up. We can build routes for those riders and we can service those riders. If that number goes up or down, we can continue to do that. We're not purchasing vehicles ourselves. In fact, we're putting vehicles that already exist to use.
Jamie's service, a $155 monthly membership, is, as of now, only one way. Some, including Transportation Alternatives, a green transportation advocacy group, says these kinds of shuttle services will only make the shutdown worse. Here's Paul Steely-White, Executive Director of Transportation Alternatives, in March, making what now seems like a prophetic statement.
If an alternative to the L train takes more than 20 or 30 minutes than usual, people are going to be opting for whatever they can. There's even some companies that are planning on operating their own separate private shuttle services, and that would be a disaster if everyone defects from the public transit system and tries to do their own solution.
Jamie Ghetto and Stuytown aren't the only ones thinking business when it comes to this L train shutdown. There's a new Vespa Share program that popped up in Bushwick, and City Bike is also looking to boost its numbers as well. It recently announced they will be adding pedal assist bikes to its fleet and hope to have 1,000 in circulation come April of 2019, and that of course is when the shutdown is expected to happen.